Politico reports that European leaders doubt Donald Trump will give them a real voice in his talks with Vladimir Putin about Ukraine. Ahead of Friday's meeting with the Russian president, Trump has been speaking with European allies and working on what he calls a joint strategy. But some officials fear these are just nice words with no real consultation. A call organized by Germany on Wednesday may be Europe's last chance to push Trump to take a tough stance. While US envoy to NATO, Matthew Whitaker, has helped pursue Trump of the alliance value, many on the continent remain uneasy, especially after Trump said a peace deal could involve territorial exchanges. European officials worry this could mean supporting a Kremlin plan for Ukraine to give up land Russia does not currently control, a move they warn would let Putin buy time to seize more territory later. Another outlet, the Financial Times, is analyzing the planned meeting in Alaska between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin and warning of possible dangers. The article recalls that in 2018, during a joint press conference with Putin, the event went so badly that Trump's top Russia advisor, Fiona Hill, considered faking a medical emergency to stop it. This time, Financial Times writes, Trump will have no such safety net. He has dismissed his career negotiators, and talks with the Kremlin are now led by property developer Steve Witkoff, who has no foreign policy experience. Former US Ambassador Eric Rubin told the paper it's safe to say Trump has no political advisor who knows Russia and Ukraine. US officials are working to prepare him for any topic Putin might raise, as the Russian leader is known for his deep grasp of detail and ability to wrong-foot his counterparts. Overnight drone attacks hit the Druzhba oil pipeline hub in Russia's Bryansk region, an oil refinery in Slavyansk-on-Kuban in Krasnodar, and targets in Volgograd. Flights to and from Volgograd airport were suspended after local channels reported up to 20 drones heading towards the city refinery, with more later spotted over Volgograd and nearby Volzhsky. Residents in southern Volgograd said they heard drones and air defense fire near the city's industrial zone, which houses an oil refinery and storage facilities. In Krasnodar, officials said debris from a downed drone ignited a gasoil van and the Slavyansk-on-Kuban refinery. US investigators have found evidence that Russia was at least partially behind a hack of the federal court records system, the New York Times reports. The breach targeted files containing highly sensitive materials, including information on sources, defendants, and cases tied to US national security. Some officials described it as a years-long effort to infiltrate the system. It remains unclear whether it was carried out directly by Russian intelligence or with the help from other countries. Hackers appeared most interested in criminal cases in New York and other cities, with several documents involving people with Russian and Eastern European names. Court administrators recently warned the Justice Department, court clerks, and chief judges that sophisticated cyber attackers had accessed classified materials, urging immediate removal of the most sensitive documents. Judges across the country have been told to take such cases out of the main system and not to discuss the issue even with the colleagues in their districts. France, Germany, and the United Kingdom have told to the United Nations they are ready to trigger the snapback mechanism to restore sanctions on Iran if it does not resume nuclear talks with the US and the international community. The European three say they will decide in September, a month before key parts of the 2015 nuclear deal expire. That court limited Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. Last month in Turkey, European leaders offered to extend the late August deadline of Tehran return to talks and cooperated with IAEA. Iran did not respond. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi warned Iran would bar the European three from future talks if sanctions return, accusing them of breaking their own commitments. The European three insist they have a clear legal right to act, citing Iran's deliberate breaches since 2019. Thank you for watching us. For more content, please subscribe.